welcome. My name is Melissa Alaba, breakthrough coach, group practice owner, speaker, and podcaster. I'm super excited to be with you today. We're going to be talking about brain recovery. Oh my goodness. And I'm just coming off of a very busy week. So this is truly top of mind. So I want to just talk about when we talk about ADHD, because this series has all been about adult ADHD, managing ADHD as a professional out here in this world, and you guys are rocking it out. But how do you manage that? So today we're going to talk about brain recovery. So one of the things I want you to think about in this conversation is that definitely get with a professional, a therapist, a counselor. Someone can support you through this, a coach. If you have a counselor and you're needing someone to coach you just in things that need to happen in productivity and just overall wellness, make sure you do that. So I just want to say these are just some things to think about, because depending on who you are and what type of ADHD you have, it may be very different. So this is general. Inattentive, you may have inattentive ADHD, hyper active, or combined, and they all look different in terms of the symptoms. But let's just talk about some things that can help your brain recover. So, number one, sleep is so important. So, when we sleep, it gives our body a chance to rest and our brain a chance to reset. So, we literally, when we get the amount of sleep that we need, and everybody's different, I am a 7 to 8 hour girl. All right? 7 to 8 hours. I need that in order to be productive the next day. I've met people who try to live off of 5 hours, six, so forth, when they know that their body needs more, and they tend to wake up behind. So when you sleep, it allows your mind and brain to rest so that you can literally be better the next day, be more calm, more efficient, and actually more productive. So there are times when, and there are a lot of those times when burning a midnight oil does not support brain recovery or productivity. And a lot of times, like I said, people do that because they're trying to maximize their work, maximize their life, and more for them, more is more. When in actuality, when you miss sleep, more is less. Because you're not good the next day in terms of thinking correctly. I know I'm not, and a lot of research supports this, in terms of thinking correctly, processing what people are being saying to you, and it may take you longer to complete tasks when you are sleep deficient. Second thing is, when I'm working with my clients, I'm often one of the first things that I want to help them to be able to do, and again, this is helping your brain to work more efficiently, is to have white space throughout the day. What is white space? White space is times when nothing is booked so that we can have brain recovery throughout the day. So that may look like having a 9 o'clock meeting. That 9 o'clock meeting ends at 10, taking 15 to 20 minutes before you schedule your next meeting. Some of my clients, when we're working together, we've set up where they have 15 minutes between meetings. And some of them we set up where they have 30, depending on what their time blocks look like. Again, setting your life up around who you naturally are and challenges that you have will help you to be more productive. So have your white space. You're making sure that you have a lunch. You're setting 30 minutes to an hour just for lunch. You're not booking that. This will help you where you're not always in fight or flight. I meet a lot of my clients and they're often in fight or flight. And what do I mean by that? They often are booking appointments back to back with no white space. So when something runs late, they're running to the next thing and they're running to the next thing. So they keep their brain on high alert and there's no relief throughout the day. So they often feel like, I'm behind. These are things that I hear. I'm behind. I don't know how I'm gonna catch up. Every day I wake up like this. First of all, it's hard for them to get out of bed. So it starts with lack of sleep. They get out of bed and then they immediately have meetings, and then it goes meeting, 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 right? And so there's no awareness and there's no relief for their brain. This becomes a lot if you are a person who, again, you are naturally distracted. So you got like a million windows on your computer. You have all these emails in your email that you haven't gotten to. So having some time in between, again, allows you to have white space, but it also allows you to have time to think and free space. So for me, again, you know, I always say how my ADHD is set up. I need about 30 minutes to an hour of just free thinking space in a day. And that may not be back to back. That might just be mean 15 minutes between appointments where my brain is not doing anything on a particular task, but it's free spacing. And that often allows me to have the time that I need to think about things that need to happen for myself personally, right? So I want you guys to just think about that white space. Then, and again, I want you to get with someone. You are definitely can call us at Vision Works Counseling and Coaching, but you want to be able to do things that's going to help you with brain recovery as well, such as mindfulness meditation. So learning how to slow down your own internal clock and pacing can help lessen distractions and again help you to be more productive and feel more present in your life, because that's what I want for you guys. I want you to feel more present, more alive, like enjoying this life instead of life just feeling like it's just rolling by and you're just trying to catch a rhythm, right? And also, again, mindfulness can help you to feel more intentional about life, thinking about how I want to show up in different spaces, thinking about changes that are happening all around us and how do I adapt to these new changes, right? So these are some ways in which, again, can help you with brain recovery. And then the last, thing that I'll give you guys is really food. Most people don't talk about food, but when it comes to great brain recovery, eating a nutritious diet is so important, right? Because the minerals, the vitamins, and everything that we take in, and water, drink your water. You've seen those commercials. Water is so important for our brain to operate at its optimal best. So ensure that you're getting a good diet, right? Ensure that you're getting a good diet so that you can do your absolute best. Oh, and I have one more tip. I'm gonna make sure I share this because I think this is absolutely so important. And I didn't get a chance to do it as of yet today, but I will at the end of the day. So one of the things that we know for sure is that when you have ADHD or any time that you need to just be a person that focuses, and this works well for everybody. So I just want to definitely say that, but especially if you have been diagnosed with adult ADHD or were diagnosed in childhood and are still managing your symptoms, which we will always be managing our symptoms throughout life. Exercise. And we found that vigorous exercise. So those who are runners, hikers, I often, if you see me walking, I'll have a weighted vest, but I have the weighted vest for multiple reasons. One is it makes the exercise more vigorous, right? And then two, it also helps to build muscle at the same time. But reason why exercise is so important and walking is one, you're exerting energy, so that's important. You're getting any of that anxious type of energy that kind of gets built up when your brain moves fast, which often happens for those who have the inattentive type. Your brain moves super, super fast, and a lot of times faster than people that are around you. So being able to walk or run or lift weights or any of those things that are considered vigorous helps you to focus, helps you to calm down, and helps you to be more present with yourself and with others. So again, when I was working with children, that was years ago, I used to work with young kids. One of the things that we would do was we would get them in an exercise program, basketball or karate, or, I would encourage the moms like right after school when they come home. So now they've had this rigorous day where they had to attend like all day long. Now when they come home, instead of them falling asleep, which would happen often, they would go out for a walk or a run and tag in the backyard for about 15, 20 minutes. And what would happen is when they came back in, they were alert. Their brain was able to attend to homework and other tasks for about 20 to 30 minutes. So that's kind of, again, what I want you guys to think about is how do you get your brain to work better with you? And brain recovery is a big piece of that. And if you take care of your brain, guys, I promise you, your brain will take care of you. Well, it's been good talking to you guys. I want you to catch the other series. Each person has brought amazing information. And again, contact us at VisionWorks Counseling and Coaching. We are here to support you. Talk to you soon.